Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. We are here today for the Veto episode of Big Brother 27. Wicked, thank you for the 19th. I meant to get something to pull the chats together for me, and I did not do it today. Working on other stuff. How you all doing, though? Echo. Hold on. Wait. Yes, that's why. That should fix it. Yes. Actually, there's probably a better fix. Let me do this instead. How about that? How's that? Okay. I'm live on Twitch, YouTube, and Patreon. That is what is happening today. So Rikesha, thank you for the 20th. Let's get the prediction running real quick here. Commercial by 5:14. Yes, Jennifer, you do have to have the upgraded Patreon to get the live stream. Shiro, thank you for the 10th. Thank you, Zen. I did see Rachel's exit interviews. They were great. I think we were allowed to submit one question. I did not submit a question though. I don't know if Rob did. I think the general consensus is that like it's not really even worth it. Elizabeth, thank you for the $10. Oh, Rob asked Brendan for the question. Okay. Yeah, I didn't get a separate question. Genevieve, thank you for the 16th. And Shoes, thank you for the 46th. Brendan wanted to know where the dog's ball was. I don't even think I could be wrong. I feel like they don't even say what outlet it's from, though. So it's not even like it would be, hey, this one's from Rob as a podcast. But I don't know. I didn't see. Ashley, thank you for the 12th. As of right now, Ashley has the votes to stay against Will, but it is a little rocky. I mean, they're having the conversations as we speak. That's the way it's been leaning, but I will tell you, Vince wants to keep Will. He's looking for any reason to keep Will. Splack, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Robot Army. And Patty with tier 2, 59 months in a row. Thank you so much, Patty. And just about ready to start. Oh, you know what? You're not going to... Hold on. This is messed up.
Previously on Big Brother. The final 9 were invited to the mysterious White Locust.
Wait, this is actually a thing!
And they soon learned it would be a terrifying twist.
Hearing it. Now you are not hearing it. And then I will show you this. I thought I fixed this. So I'm hearing it now. Now you should hear it. Sorry, guys. It's a little bit of a process. Also, sorry when I accidentally hover over the screen. It bothers me too. Okay. YouTube, you should not be able to hear the episode, but you should be able to hear me. Noel, thank you for the 23rd. I realized yesterday that yesterday was an hour episode and this was a 90-minute episode. And I was like, ooh, did I mess up? Should I have done the podcast last night, even though it was in a more annoying episode? Snake the Jake, thank you for the 60th. I'm quieter than the episode. Mic audio is low. Yeah, that's because I did that. Okay. Yes. Let me... This should fix that. Is this better? Fran, thank you for the $5. Just watching Adrian's live stream with Zach, Jimmy, and Kat. Kat seems to be in a better place. That's good to know. 3 streams is a lot. It's a lot to manage, but we're getting used to it. Kipper, thank you for the 40th, and Hum, thank you for the 19th. Carrie Ann, thank you for the 26th. Sorry, Vince. I think you said biggest, but what you meant was worst. Cinematic, thank you for the 8th month. Hey, Daza, thank you for the 2nd. Miss I'm Taran, thank you for the 42nd. Eric, thank you for the 6 months in advance. I've seen these 6 months in advance, people. Yeah, so Morgan threw the competition. Those of you saying you saw that she finished in a faster time, she said that she stalled. Yeah, Keanu. Good thing you didn't consider Lauren. Tyler said she forgot to press the button. That does go against what she said both after and before the HOA. She said she was planning to throw. But hey, I mean, why wouldn't they have shown that though? That's so funny. Please don't be mad at me. We are number ones. We are. Jordan, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Robot Army. I'm trying to balance. Did it pay off, Vinny? Because the same outcome was very likely going to happen anyway. Man, this cast could never. Remember back in Big Brother 7 when Janelle and Erica got together and evicted Will? Oh. Vince does want to sit next to Lauren in the final two. That is interesting to hear. I knew this one was coming. The slow tracking shot is so funny. Friend, at least put a Linkin Park song. Okay. Wow. Harsh transition. That was one of the best edited segments I've seen them do in years. Because they put a modicum of effort into it. It was a little silly. But they actually let themselves be a little bit serious for a moment. The answer is, in fact, no for commercial. We are well past 5:14. God, Lauren is so frustrating because she's probably the player who is the closest to just, if she, there's like two things. The two things she needs to do is own her decisions and stop listening to anything Vince says. If she did those two things, she would be an actual, like, decent player. But she adamantly refuses to do both of them. There was no commercial by 5:14. Next prediction. Fair, yeah, it's fair. I mean, she did target Morgan. It's not like she obeys Vince, because who obeys? Nobody obeys Vince. But she like gives him too much space. Is kind of my point. She has invested too much in him, and I think is at like this sort of like this space where she's like, oh, it's a sunken cost. I chose him day one, so therefore I have to still be aligned with him. But she really should just drop him entirely. He provides absolutely no value to her game. All right, next prediction. Basement, thank you for the 12th. What should the next prediction be? Veto draw? Oh, wait, we haven't even gotten nominations yet. Nominations? I forgot we're double dipping in this episode. But yeah, that Keanu segment with Rachel, it's actually like a small movement in the direction of where I think the show should have been heading for like the last 10 years. Which is like, hey, let's actually put a little bit of effort into something and not just use our templates. And clearly they don't really know how to do it because they just took square clips and then feathered the the edges and overlaid them on the sides of Keanu's face. But hey, you know, you got to start somewhere. We're back. Belladonna, thank you for the 49th. Doop, doop. Phil, thank you for the 1,000 bits. You can tell that they're operating under a new paradigm. They're like, oh crap, we need to turn Ashley into a character now. Cattle, thank you for the 5th. Genuinely so smart, which is really strange coming out of my mouth talking about this season. But it's such. This is why I was like, thank you, Lauren. Because she should be concerned that he can win his way to the end, and not enough people in modern Big Brother are concerned about that. But she seems to understand. Here is nominations. This is the first week in like over a month that Vince hasn't been nominated or HOH. Random, think of the 5. Finally asked out your crush. That's really cool, Random. That's exactly what she needed to do. Ben, thank you for the 19th. Genuinely good noms. Like, I have no complaints about the strategy. Vince really hasn't failed to burn a single ally in a significant way. I mean, by the way, given zero indication that he won't do it again. He is not even he's not even trying. Like normally Vince is like, "You're so right. I'm just the worst." But he's not even doing that anymore. He's just like, "Yeah, I'm sorry. I won't do it again." Um Prediction. Now do we get the veto draw? Do we go straight to it? Um but yeah, I genuinely think going back to Lauren's use of the veto on Vinny, I really feel like if she had not used the veto on Vinny, I do think he would have gone home. And I think that her game would be significantly better. I think that she would have obviously not pissed off Rachel. Who knows what happens then? Like she can actually start to potentially talk to Rachel. Or no, sorry, Riley stays in the game if that doesn't happen. So Riley stays and she's locked in with Riley wins the wall. Takes a shot at who was Riley targeting? Mickey. And next to Mickey is probably Morgan. And who knows? Maybe Rachel. I can't remember who else he was mad at. Keanu, actually. No, you're right. Keanu or Kelly. No, sorry. It would have been like Mickey, Keanu, Kelly or something. maybe he would have done something smarter. But either way, he would have been taking a shot. She would have had some space to actually maneuver. Her game just like genuinely just looks significantly better. Not to say that it's like the worst right now. She actually could be in a good place if she just, you know, spoke to people. And we're not quite back. This is the Amazing Race preview. And we're back. Well, basically, what happens is when people talk to Lauren and all she does is stare at the screen, they end up mirroring her because it's awkward otherwise. They did have good odds. It was pretty unlucky that Morgan won. That's me. That's what I do. The Patreon stream is so funny because there's like emojis. So I can see people throwing tomatoes at Ava. The bugs for Kelly. Are they actually going to give a proper edit to Ashley this week? I mean, I guess there's not much else to show, but I guess I'm just like really low expectations. Fran, thank you for the $5. What would be emojis for each person left in the house? Ava, tomato, Kelly, bug. Well, people were doing the hug emoji for the hug or the controller emoji for Morgan. I feel like Morgan's the controller emoji. Vince would be like the hug emoji or the crying emoji. Oh, the egg. They're giving him the egg. No, but you can't give him the egg though, because that's just being as bad as the BB comics, right? Like that's what they did. We want to do something proper. I do get a better cut from Patreon subs, yeah. Oh, the blowing of the nose. I didn't even know that existed as an emoji. That's pretty good for Vince. What's Ava? Oh, let me do the prediction as well. I guess she. Oh, right. I guess she's the tomato. We did not get the veto draw. Let's see. Do we get a Kelly DR in the next segment? Flower for Ava. Can we do a poll on YouTube? What would be the poll? What would be a good YouTube poll for this episode? Wiley with $5. Thank you. Hope Will doesn't go home. Also, Vince is the biggest weasel I've seen play the game. Got my book pre-ordered. Thank you. Oh, if Lauren threw it? I mean, we can... Yeah, sure, we can do that. Did Lauren throw? That'll be a YouTube poll. And we're back. Ava's the injured arm. PG, thank you for the 14th. I just don't get how they don't see how performative Vince is. To be fair to Morgan, Vince is still the right pick, even though he threw this. Because either he wins and uses it on her, or he throws and she has a better chance of winning. That's the thing about Vince's in the world. And this is a life lesson for everyone. The people that do that, oh, I'm so sorry. I deserve all of this. They are the same people that the second they get out from under your boot and get you under their control, will be like, I've always been mad at you for what you did to me. Now suffer. Wait, you mean the blink nod was a lie? What? Okay, fair enough. See, again, though, at least Lauren is self-aware in ways that Vince absolutely is not. I feel like every time I make fun of Lauren when she's doing a diary room, she then makes fun of herself in the same breath. That is not what he was saying in the house. Silver, thank you for the $5. I made Vinny sound like Mandark from Dexter's Laboratory. Now suffer. All right. Did we get a Kelly DR? I believe not. I believe not. All right, next prediction. This one is for Twitch. Does anyone throw the comp? This is a little bit ambiguous, but there are two main things I'm looking for. One, did Vince take an extra ride before he buzzed in? Which he said he did. Like, basically, did he finish and then wait before buzzing in? That I would count as a throw, regardless of what he claims. Two, does anyone claim that they're throwing it or trying or not trying as hard as they can? I will count all of that as a throw, but at the end of the day, I am the judge, jury, and executioner. Be warned. Ashley, thank you for the 5. And also be warned that, again, they did not show the throws on the hamster wheel, so it's also possible they don't show it. Although I don't know why they wouldn't. Although I don't know why they didn't. Will I be doing streams like this on Patreon for Survivor and Amazing Race? Certainly for Survivor. Amazing Race may be a stream, may be a recorded video. Not entirely sure yet. It kind of depends. Because I think it airs right after Survivor, right? I'm not sure that I have it in me to do 3 straight hours of watch partying, especially if 90 minutes of those is Amazing Race, even with Big Brother people. I will certainly do some kind of content, whether it's streamed on Patreon or just a recorded video on Patreon. Although I might not be able to do a recorded video on Patreon now that I think about it. We'll see. Your local library ordered 6 books? That's awesome. Oh yes, tonight yeah, tonight we have a great panel. We've got Chada and Jacob Jones joining just me, no Rob, I guess. Good episode for Chada to come on to. All this Ashley content. All right, we're back. Did they act like he came out and was surprised and excited about BB Comics as if he wasn't dressed for it? I don't know why they think the zipline portion of this is the reason why people like this competition. The players love this competition because it makes them feel famous. The audience sometimes likes this competition because sometimes the comics are funny or shady or both. Michael, thank you for the $20. The hard-boiled detective is such a missed opportunity. It's not even funny. The whole reason why the costume was good was because it was goofy and funny. He's so annoyed about how aged he looks. It actually doesn't even look aged. Looked aged. Like, the comics usually look aged, but his actually doesn't even look that aged, comparatively. Difference should have been Kenny. This is also so boring to watch. I forget how boring to watch this is every time. Guys, one is purple and one is red. Did you know that? Did you know that? Guys, here's the difference. No, in case you didn't notice, let's draw a circle around it. One is purple and one is red. Yeah, it's so obvious he's throwing this. He's literally narrating his own thing. He's pretending he didn't throw, but he did take an extra go, which makes no sense because if you buzz, it tells you if you're right or not. I'm counting that as a throw. I don't care if he's lying to us. I said I was looking for the extra zip line. I can't believe they showed us his as the first run too, because he was so like lacking urgency. When I ask you, audience, what was your favorite Big Brother comics competition? Is there one that comes to mind? Lots of no's. The one Casey one, which is not the same one. But fair enough. And then I'm seeing some Zach Rances. And some BB21 Nicole's. And I think that's exactly correct. I think you remember, if you remember any, you remember Zach's, you remember Nicole's. Why? Because they were desperate to win in dire circumstances. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh man, of course he hurt his leg. Jeez. That's not how you want to land on a mat. Don't land straight legs. If you're going to fall onto a mat like that, bent legs, fall backwards onto your butt. Oh, and he's going forward. He's straight legs and going forward. That's not good. The Patreon chat is on Ava's neck. Like, here's the thing too. Why even have them drop? Why not just have the zip line like lower? Man, the differences in the comics are also so lame. They're just different colors so often. Yeah, she's just going a lot faster. That's it. She's just moving a lot faster. I do think Jimmy's is the best. Viv, thank you for the 100 bits. Wait, you mean she pressed the buzzer before taking another ride? But she wasn't sure if she was right. These differences are so blatant. Hey, Nugget, I just saw your Patreon subscription. Thank you. If you're watching, you're probably not. We didn't even see Lauren. Oh my god, we have more. I am counting Vince as a throw. So, I guess we'll do for Twitch too. Does Lauren throw? For Lauren, again, I'm going to say we either need to hear it straight from her or see something a bit more obvious that she threw. But honestly, for Lauren, it's probably going to take her saying it. Anything that's too ambiguous, I might have to say no. I think people are way ahead. I'm seeing people in the chat. I forgot that 90 minutes the global gets way ahead. And then because they're way ahead, I keep thinking that we're like done with the commercial. Like, oh, I shouldn't start a topic because we're about to come back. Surely. Okay, I got tricked again. What is there to talk about also? We're in the middle of a competition. All right. Now we're back. I love that they had to explain cats. Because there's no way the casual audience would have known. Lauren's is just, I'm from the South. Okay. Everything good I said about Lauren in this episode is taken back. That's extremely stupid of her to have done. Stop lying, Vince. Get out of here. He really thinks he can lie to us. To be fair, I do see the occasional person that's like, guys, is Vince actually good at this? So there are people that do fall for his nonsense. But most people. Your hands are tied. And guess what? He's still pissed at you. And now you might not be able to get either Keanu or Morgan out. I won this. Over 20 minutes. Thinks he did it in 12 minutes. Come on. buys you favor? You didn't take them off the block. Who does this buy you favor with? Keanu, the person you are now targeting? The person who now is saying that he doesn't want you to win this game under any circumstances because of the way that you've targeted him? Keanu would respect it if you won the veto and backdoored him and said, Keanu, you're the biggest threat in this game. That's what he respects because that's who Keanu is. You don't know that because you barely talk to him. Will they end on a cliffhanger? That's maybe a good point. Okay. Next prediction. YouTube poll got it wrong, by the way. But Twitch chat also got it wrong. I think we'll just do final DR because we're probably pretty behind global. Lauren, Keanu. Oh, guys, I just went to write Rachel. Oh, that hurts. Will, Ashley, Kelly, Ava, Vince, and Morgan. Is it still funny to say Paloma might get the final DR? I think so. Oh boy, this does feel long. At least in this instance, like, there's a small amount of time before the veto ceremony in the episode, but it's like there really wasn't much that happened in that time. Morgan was obviously always using it on herself, although I say obviously, but oh my god. And Lauren was always putting up Keanu. You could show Keanu pitching for Vince to go up. It's probably what they will show. In the awkward conversation he has with Lauren. Stockwatch will open. Don't you worry. Yeah, tomorrow will be 1 hour. Then the next episode after tomorrow will be next Wednesday. 2 hours, which is wild. And then another 2 hour on Thursday. All right, we're back. Of course, Ava thought hers was the best. I apologize for the eating, but 90-minute episode plus podcast after at dinner time is rough. Chicken and rice, yeah. I was expecting a Johnny Mac there. He did not deliver. No. I'm not willing to sacrifice you. What? No. I just think you're a great competitor. I wish they had showed the or shown the, or maybe they will. I doubt they will. The oh, Rachel was right. Ah. I did grab a soundbite. I don't remember what it was now though. Let's see. Patreon should be able to hear this, I think. Oh, hold on. Everything's muted. It's not a funny soundbite. It's mostly just for how we feel about Big Brother at the moment.
This is probably like the worst I've felt in a really long time, and I can't shake it.
Oh, that probably echoed for Patreon.
This is probably like the worst I've felt in a really long time, and I can't shake it.
Oh, it didn't echo? That's weird. Oh, is it really loud? What's the volume for it's fine. Yeah, very loud. Okay, let me drop it to like this.
This is probably like the worst I've felt in a really long time, and I can't shake it.
How's that in comparison to me? Cool. And we're back. They're showing Will's bandaged knee, but or I guess shin. But we're too scared to show the injury itself, the cowards. Guys, do you hear that? Do you hear the fuzz? When Lauren was talking, that was them turning the gain up on her microphone, like significantly. This is the opposite of scared. Folks, love Captain Will. Man, even Keanu declaring war on someone just doesn't hit nowadays. You know what I mean? Because it's not Rachel. Keanu versus Lauren. Look at her. She's like doubling over because she had to nominate someone. All right. All right. That's it. That's the episode. Final DR was Keanu. I do want to grab this. The way he says that. Captain Will. One more soundbite for you.
Folks love Captain Will.
Oh boy. Well, that's the episode tonight. As I mentioned, I am on the podcast. In fact, I am hosting the podcast tonight with Chada and with Jacob Jones. So that should be very fun. Very exciting stuff. Make sure you tune in. I'll, of course, be back tomorrow with an update. And then, of course, recap tomorrow night as well. That's about it. Thank you to the patrons who watched along. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And thank you to everyone with the donations, the subscriptions. I appreciate them all. This was a 90-minute one. We've got an hour tomorrow, 2 hours on Wednesday, 2 hours on Thursday next week, but not a whole lot of episodes left in general. So, but the ones that we do have, be very happy to have a chat to watch with. Because they're gonna be long. Yes, tune into the episode or the update tomorrow. Tune into the podcast very soon. And I think that's about it. It's about what I got for you. Thank you for hanging out. I will see all of you very soon on the podcast.